non-fungible tokens. So what exactly are NFTs? Well, the term non-fungible means that they are unique. Just like your thumbprint, no two NFTs are the same. So unlike physical money where a dollar can be exchanged for another dollar, each NFT is a unique digital token that cannot be exchanged. And NFTs come in many forms: digital art, pictures, music, games, even memes. But what's the hype about NFTs and is it that lucrative? So in this episode of Talking Point, I'm going to investigate if I should invest in NFTs.
I only started NFTs in August, and I have turned 3,000 to 30,000.
I'm starting my investigation with Tammy Tay. She's been running this beauty salon for the past 2 years and was clueless about NFTs until...
This was one of the first NFT projects on the Ethereum network, and I bought it for $170K, and now people are offering me $3 million for it.
I was watching a lot of YouTube, and then I watched this guy, and he was mentioning something about NFTs, and here I am.
How does someone like me start buying NFTs?
So first you need to have Ethereum and MetaMask.
And Ethereum is the digital currency, kind of like your Sing dollar. And a MetaMask, well, that's simply your digital wallet.
You scroll, you can see what are the top collections over the last 7 days. Currently, it's at 3.1 USD. The floor price is at 2.99 ETH.
So how should I go about selecting an NFT?
I would definitely recommend you to get like the blue chips, but they are all pretty expensive.
Oh, okay. And how do I know whether they are blue chips or not?
They have been in the space for a while. It usually is like at least 6 months, then we can determine that's a blue chip. 6 months.
6 months is considered long term? Wow, okay.
So after 6 months, if the floor price is rising gradually, it doesn't dip too crazily, then I would say that it's a blue chip. When it comes to NFTs, you can buy and hold it short term and sell it for a profit. So we call this a quick flip.
Okay.
Or you can be a holder and then hope that, it will go even higher.
The floor price of NFTs fluctuates based on how much people are reselling the digital tokens. Certain NFTs, considered premium, have a relatively stable floor price. But as you can see, it's costly.
So how is it that some of these NFTs, especially the blue chip ones, seem to be so expensive?
Okay, so for, let's say, Bored Apes, they have already established themselves in this NFT world as like one of the most solid community. Most of the people who are entering it right now, they are all celebrities. They want to have the most expensive NFT, so it's like a flex. It's like a golf membership.
It's like an exclusive club.
It's like and then for the normal people going in, they actually want to know what the next big thing is. So they get the first access to like certain projects. That's why people pay that much, to get first dips.
So how do I actually know which ones to buy and which ones will rise in price?
I started a Discord community in Singapore to gather people who are in NFTs and crypto. So inside my community, say we are experienced NFT enthusiasts, so we would be able to share information with each other.
Okay, so now let's buy something.
So I've been looking at this. This came out not too long ago. I feel that it's very undervalued.
What is this?
It's actually like land in the metaverse.
Okay.
Tammy is eyeing one of the 5,041 plot of lands, which will make up the virtual city Turf. Essentially, it's owning your own piece of land, where you can then build it up and connect with other people around the world virtually.
This is actually a good time to buy.
Okay.
Because you want to buy before the hype, not during the hype. So now you have your transaction fee, and you have to pay like $61 for gas fee. So yeah, I'm gonna confirm this. And yeah, it's processing, and then it will appear in my wallet after it's done.
Okay, and your plan now is to hold this?
I'm not sure how, if there will be movement in the price, but if I do see it go to one if I'll sell right away. But you will have to check back with me in like a few weeks.
NFTs started making their appearance sometime in 2012 as a nondescript token. They were called colored coins. They could be used to represent real-life possessions like property, coupons, even subscriptions. It was only about 10 years later when big brands like Coca-Cola, Gucci, Nike, Adidas, they all picked up on the trend and released their own NFTs. Popular celebrities like Jay Chou and NMM also released their own collection, and they even changed their profile pictures to NFTs, signaling that even celebs have jumped onto the NFT bandwagon. And the rise of NFTs has been swift. According to DApp Radar, which is a data acquisition and analysis company, NFT sales reached a whopping $24.9 billion in 2021. Now that's a surge of more than 260 times compared to a year ago. But what makes these NFTs so valuable?
To put it simply, say you wanted to collect a selfie of me. These may both seem like the exact same selfie until I question which is the original selfie. This is the key difference between an NFT and a non-NFT. Every NFT is unique because it keeps a comprehensive data of all its past and present owners. Meaning you would know who the creator is and who the selfie was passed on to. This NFT is no longer just a digital picture, but a digital token that can be bought and sold on NFT marketplaces. But are NFTs really worth the investment?
Crypto is like a moonshot, and NFTs are like the moonshot within the moonshot.
I'm learning all about non-fungible tokens, or NFTs, the latest digital investment craze. About a week ago, beauty salon owner Tammy Tay had bought an NFT expecting to make some profit. I wonder how it's going, so I decided to check in with her.
Hi Tammy, did you manage to sell your NFT?
So I checked the price yesterday. It was about 0.8 Ethereum, $3,000 based on current Ethereum price.
Right.
When we bought it 10 days ago, it was about 0.4 Ethereum. So that's 1,005. So it went from 1,005 to 3,000, which is actually really good. I feel that this project will do well, so it's okay for me to hold anyways.
If Tammy had sold her NFT, she would have made a decent profit of over 1,500 Singapore dollars. It's just been 10 days since she bought this NFT, so she's decided to hold on to it, hoping that the price will go up further before flipping it. But are all NFTs that lucrative?
Crypto is like a moonshot, and NFTs are like the moonshot within the moonshot.
He Rui Ming is co-founder of The Woke Salaryman, a popular local personal finance social media account with over 290,000 followers.
So it is possible to make money through NFT. I think the real question is like, what percentage of these NFTs can actually make money and become successful in the future? A lot of the projects that will actually allow you to make money, those already cost a lot or require a lot of networking to actually have people get you into the project early. For the most part, NFTs are created by less established teams which might not have the ability to maintain the value of NFTs later down the line. So I think most of these projects will lose money except for a small percentage, which will be exceptions. And because of that, it's a very not secure form of investment. I don't think NFT investments are for everyone.
So who are the people who should not be buying NFTs?
So I think one group of people who definitely should not buy is the people who FOMO. So like, fear of missing out. They see everyone make money through NFT, then they just jump into it blindly, which is buy, and then in the end they lose a whole bunch of money. Or if you are treating like NFTs as a replacement for more conventional investments, like investments in the stock market or your retirement fund, or even like, you treat it like a bond portfolio, something like a CPF, I think that's definitely something you shouldn't do. I think NFTs are the riskiest of the riskiest asset class out there. NFTs is still very untested, asset class. There's not a lot of track record. You must be prepared for the possibility to lose all of it. There's also a lot of volatility. The price of ETH can fluctuate, like massive swings, right? Lastly, also there are a lot of scams and rug pulls in this space as well.
Apart from high market volatility, scams have started to hit the NFT space. Jackie Yup, who has been in the crypto market since 2017, had fallen victim himself.
I heard stories about how people were making a lot of money buying and flipping NFTs. Obviously, that piqued my attention. You know, I was looking around and a collection called 8 Punks caught my attention. There was limited supply. I straight away just bought at least 5 of it without even thinking. And then about 1 week later, I realized that I was rug pulled. Essentially, I realized I was scammed lah.
So what is rug pull?
So rug pull essentially, in the world of crypto, in the world of NFT, right? It means that the project team ran away.
So whoever started this just disappeared?
You can't find anything about it. The Twitter was gone, everything was gone, nothing. So you're just left with the JPEGs, the images that you bought, that's it.
But isn't that what you paid for?
NFT essentially, what drives value to NFT is the community behind it, the utility behind it, what the team promises to deliver to you as a holder. Without team, without community, you are just holding a JPEG. I can't flip it or I can't sell it anymore. No one's gonna buy it. It's worthless. I think I paid half an ETH, so at that point it was about a couple of $1,000s.
So did you report this to the police?
I didn't report to the police. An analogy to help you understand is basically you're supporting a Kickstarter project.
Okay.
If the Kickstarter project describe what they do and then you believe in it, you support it, and they don't deliver it, right? Can you report the police? You can't really, right? Because you bought it in the first place. The onus is on you to do your due diligence.
Right.
And if they deliver something to you, which is the JPEGs, right? But whatever that they promised, maybe they didn't live up to their, whatever the public expectation is, you can't really report an NFT to a police.
So is there any way to spot a rug pull?
If a project doesn't publicly say who's the team behind it, so like the profiles, the creators are anonymous, I think that's a very big red flag to me.
So if you can't pinpoint the person or creator behind an NFT, or if the plans for an NFT project seem particularly ambitious, chances are it's not legit.
What are some of the other NFT scams that we should look out for?
Okay, why not we take a little quiz to see whether you can spot the scams or not. Let's go. There are some questions. If you think it's a scam, press this red button.
Okay.
If it's not, the blue button.
Could this technical support service be a scam? All right, Ohms, your ticket number is going to be, go ahead, hop into our support group, provide them. I would say it's not a scam.
This is actually a scam.
Oh.
You have been invited to a server. Usually, a lot of invitations, more likely than not, they're actually scams. So you should always check which are the servers that you are invited to.
Okay. Are these customer service staff a scam? I have no idea who Gideon is. I would never who Gmor is, I think it could be a scam.
Not a scam because there's an official identity that's being tied to Gideon and the moderator.
How would I know?
Well, I mean, if you're in the official Discord of the project, you can see their associated roles and the admin tools and the roles that are assigned to them.
So in a way, as long as I'm on the official platform, then if the moderator is there's a very good chance they're all legit. Oh, Azuki Original New, Azuki or Azuki Polygon. But why would you call it Azuki Original New? And based on the number of items being sold, I'll go with not scam.
This one is a very popular scam as well. The legitimate one is the second one because there's a verified button, the blue tick, the team Azuki.
Yeah, I should have
so
known
that's
that.
actually verified by OpenSea.
Now that I know about the risks that come with investing in NFTs, there's only one more thing left to investigate: how to create NFTs. And I'm checking in with this influencer.
Hi, Steven. Nice to meet you. Hi everyone. See who I'm gonna be hanging out with today.
This is Ray, your typical social media influencer with over 16,000 followers. Ray started creating her own non-fungible tokens or NFTs in 2021, with some selling at a whopping $3,500.
But guess what? Ray isn't real. She's virtual, existing only in the digital realm. I do wonder though if Ray can give me some tips on how to create my own NFTs.
I'm dialing her up.
Hey Ray, hi.
Hi Steven. Nice to meet you.
Have you sold any NFTs?
Last year, I sold my first NFT collection series titled Take a Bite.
With Ray's NFTs, fans would have inside access into her virtual world and own a piece of herself that could be traded in the future.
So tell me, what's the secret to selling out your NFTs?
Actually, there isn't really any secret. I am very lucky to have a passionate community of fans.
Well, I have been thinking about creating my own NFTs too. Do you think you can show me how?
I would love to show you Steven, but I am afraid that it is going to take longer than this program. From conceptualization to production, each of my original NFTs requires over 50 hours to produce.
Wow, I can't believe that. 50 hours to create one of Ray's NFTs. I do want to get in on the action, so I still need to find out how to make my own NFT.
A quick search online led me to Siobhan Wong. To date, she has created hundreds of NFTs. Lucky for me, she isn't virtual.
So I've been hearing about all these NFTs and I thought I might try making my own.
So Steve, basically, if you want to make an NFT, you really have to start from the basics of having a product. What do you have in mind?
Okay, I have an idea of something that we could probably film and do.
Is it creative and fun?
I think so.
Yeah? Okay, let's give it a shot.
So this is my idea for an NFT. I've been doing some of these crazy escalator videos where I sort of disappear into nowhere. Yeah. So if you can be kind of around there and basically help me film it as I sort of make my way down and disappear behind the sofa.
Sure, all right, a magic trick.
Let's give it a try. Okay, and here we go. Ooh, interesting place to have a sofa, What do you got? Oh.
Beautiful.
Okay, so this is the clip we took, right?
I think it's the cutest. I like the groan at the end. It's very relatable. Sure. All right, now what will happen is we can put it on OpenSea.
Okay.
So from here, you will put the video in this spot.
So essentially this is an account on OpenSea and I would open my account, then I put my video up, I guess.
Yes, right now I'm dragging the video over.
Okay.
A thumbnail is needed for preview image and then we need a name for this piece.
Steve on the escalator.
Okay, so first you list it and basically it's up there and then after that you can put it up for sale for a price. How much do you think it's worth?
$1,000?
And then we press complete listing and then this is the gas fee that you'll be paying for it. Okay, so because you're using OpenSea here, you have to initialize your wallet, which is a one-time gas fee, but it all changes from different platforms. Like some of the different platforms, you have to pay a minting fee and then a listing fee. And then at the end, usually for OpenSea, they take a 2% commission, but for other platforms, they can take up to 15% commission. So yeah, it's all a bit different.
So once it's listed, then I just sit back and wait for people to buy.
But the idea of somebody being able to just come across your art piece randomly, right, is going to be quite difficult because there's just so much NFTs right now on OpenSea. So there's a lot of marketing and branding that has to be done. So it's going on Twitter, on Discord, so making sure people know this piece exists before they can even consider buying it.
So what we've done is just a demonstration. I'm not actually going to put that up for sale. But now I know what the process is like and I know that there are costs involved too. Which also means that at the end of the day, after everything you've done, including publicity, you may or may not make money from it.
Whether buying or selling NFTs, there are risks involved. So what does the future hold for NFTs? Helping me is Chia Hock Lai. He has been paying close attention to the rising trends in the blockchain space.
Are NFTs here to stay?
I think we are barely scratching the surface of NFT. I think moving forward, right, there could be 3 possible landings for NFT. On one spectrum, it will be a Wild Wild West. There's no regulation. It will be very vibrant, but it will also have a lot of activities that could be criminal in nature, like scams, money laundering. On the other spectrum, right, it could be very regulated strictly, just like how China is regulating NFT now. You can only buy, but you cannot resell. You can give it to other people. I think there's also a possible lending that's in between, balancing the risk and also the opportunities afforded by the NFT. So it will be lightly regulated. For example, if your NFT has elements of a financial product, it will be regulated by the financial regulations. Right. Or if like the transaction amount exceeds certain figure, like 10,000, right, then the anti-money laundering regulation might come into play.
And what are some of the other future uses of NFTs that we can expect?
For example, NFT can be used as a form of digital identity. For example, for your passport or even your NRIC. With that, right, you are able to sign any digital transaction. You can also like issue educational certificates as NFTs, or it can even be used in real estate. For example, one resort project in Indonesia, they actually tokenize all the villas as an NFT. With that, right, it makes it easy for the buyers to sell or transact their villa NFT. It saves you the trouble of going to the lawyers and paperwork to transact this kind of assets. We will be seeing more and more real-world assets being created into NFT.